I don't even know why I'm going over here. I think it's just in the regular game, I think this was a sacred water. Well, I like sacred water anyway. That's useful. I haven't used any, but I need to start using them. I'm saving them all for PvP. I don't know what I'm doing with them. I hate this one thing right here. I hate this. The only time I've ever died in the stage in co-op was right there. I slipped off that thing. It's like it's covered in moss. Okay, we're most of the way through the level now. I think we're about, maybe about 60% of the way through the level at this point. You know that about as well as I do. You watched it before. If you're watching this now, I'd say. Oh, son of a bitch. Don't be a pussy. Fight me now before that thing. Oh, he's dead now. Oh, for God's sakes! Now I thought he was gonna be on solid land. In my anticipation of you being competent, I screwed myself by being incompetent. I was trying to finish him, and I ended up doing the big old wheel spin, or whatever you want to call that. Crescent spins, I'm going to call that. Crescent moon spin. I don't know what it's actually called, it's just two flippy things. Crescent moon spin sounds much more. Hello, neighbor. Didn't see you before. Must have been patrolling around the corner or something. That got me. Okay, I did not expect to see an enemy right there. I guess I do add new enemies at times. Like I say, if you put an enemy on that little narrow thing, I will stab you. Okay, so there's a Bozu player. I called it. I just need to see if I can get an angle on him. I think the pot's in the way. Oh, he's behind the thing. He's behind that. The building. Damn it. I don't even care what that is. It'd probably be more risky than anything to try and get to that. So I'm going to have to fight 1, 2 revenants. And a wheel monk. Assuming this thing's in range, which it in all likelihood is. And, didn't even see you. Summon it. You're not going to summon it now, but you'll summon it later, like you did earlier. Here comes wheel monk. What's one come a wheel, or bone wheel? Come over here. Come on. Yes, very good. I can just poise through this anyway. Doesn't really matter. I guess I didn't, but still, it doesn't really matter. Stop, drop, and roll, William. You notice in the top left, that does decrease your flame debuff. Excuse me, when you roll. No. Okay. At least I don't hear that annoying moaning anymore. Or whatever that was. Now, I know I could have went up on the ship from there, but that's going up another little tiny log. And I'm more than likely just fall off, so I elected to go the hard way doing it. Ninja Yoki over there? Nope, just a regular Yoki. Don't have to go over there anyway, so I'm not gonna. Don't see the point in it, personally. I love memorizing the levels. It just makes it so much easier. We're almost through! This has been pretty fast, I think. This is not my fastest clear, this area, by any means, but still. Been pretty fast. Why did I not have any wind from that? My weapon has wind on it, thank you. I don't really need to go to the hot spring right now, so I'm not gonna. There should have been an enemy there. Oh, you moved it. I realized after I moved, I'm like, I'm gonna get hit in the back because of that damn mini Umi Bozu back there jumps all the water, but no, you just moved it. Kinda neat. Didn't expect that. See what crap we got in here. I noticed that the luck from Itakuri hasn't really helped all that much. Oh, hello, neighbor. Are you expecting visitors? Yeah. You'll never will again. No one will ever be killed by you again. At least not in this world. Screw everybody else's world. It's my world. It's the only one I care about. What a terrible, ugly swing that was. Okay, this should be the third and last one, unless they added more, which I would be very surprised and more than a little miffed. I always want to guide people to that Kodama. It's just instinct. I wait for them to do that, and then I guide them over there. Probably going to be, yep, I was going to say, probably going to be the same thing, unless they added an extra. I need to get that timing down. I am not very good at that double slash timing. Should have looked above me. Thankfully, I was spared. I always noticed these things too late. What the hell? Oh, what the... I don't want to do that yet. Let's just aggro the big old skeleton warrior, because he's like right on the other side of this wall. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something funny. Okay, so that's not going to work in time. I was going to say, I'm going to shoot him in the head, run over there, and stab him while he's down, but he's way over there now. Crap. But what I can do, and what I should do, is utilize my range advantage, snipe the sniper off, and then go in there to fight him. That would be the smart way of doing this, though, wouldn't it? Down. There we go. Sensitivity kills me, man. There we go. Ooh, jeez. You took a... Damn it, Madeir. I really don't know why, Madeir. You think it'd be, damn it, Nameless King, but no, it's Madeir that did it. I don't know why. You have, like, no health. To be fair, I don't know how you... Well, I guess he has, like, a sliver. Either way. I've been doing terrible this run. Absolutely terrible. At least by my standards, what I qualify as terrible. I'm doing terrible. Yeah, I know you're up there. I see you. That was pretty cool. Just right in the head. I'm just going to pull you because I don't want to pull whatever's behind you. Accidentally with that yokai cloud. Probably going to be on Nioh, if I had to guess. Possibly a one-eyed Oni, the big ones, not the... I think the little ones are called one-eyed imps, for the record. Probably going to be an Nioh, though, if I had to guess. Oh, well, I'm surprised. I called either the one-eyed imp or the on Nioh, so I mean, there's that. I was kind of right. Not your best showing. Okay, so now, in case I do die, which I don't think I will, but in case I do die, I'm gonna go get the nearest thing. Some people prefer going to the shrine like way back there. I prefer the shrine back here. It's a little more of a jagged run, but it's not... Well, I don't know if there's as many enemies here, but... Excuse me, this way you don't have to go across a narrow little beam to get here. Which I sometimes I've been known to fall off of, so that's why I'm doing this. Oh god, I nearly fell off right there. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been something. Alright, so now I gotta just run past everything. Do I have my flame talisman? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Now, as long as I don't screw up the laser, the frickin' laser beam, I should be fine. Hard to see the floor in this area. It's so dark. I guess I'm not gonna run past it. I guess I'll kill him. Damn it, Madeir. You hit like... Well, you don't hit that hard, so I guess I'll just leave it at that. You don't hit that hard. Now I can run. There's a Yoki right there. I can still probably run right past him. Yeah. Not really worth the effort. Here we go. Twilight Umi Bozu. What you got, big boy? Oh, surprise. I don't think he's ever really done that fast before, but that'll work. For the record, I do not recommend taking the temporary buffs from the thingies around the place, because that makes the second phase a lot harder. It does. It really does. Please don't do that if you summon somebody. It really sucks, because you're liable to get yourself killed in all likelihood in the second phase. That's a fast one. I always have trouble avoiding the fast one. I always do. I don't know why. He just snaps that arm down. Oh god. So the Twilight version loves using the laser. That actually works in my favor, so that's fine. Because I can, it gives you a good chance to hit him. In my opinion, at least, that's a good thing. Now, some people prefer the dual swords, if you're going to use the fire. That's a fast one. But I prefer the axe just because the sheer amount of damage, like, more than doubles your damage. When you swing. I mean, look how much damage that just did. That's 2,000 a hit. Not a ton, but still, I mean, that's a good chunk of health right there. Yes, use the laser again. I want you to. Preferably, not delay it that long. I nearly ran out of room to run, but... it works. And now, you'll notice I don't have to deal with any more ads, because I didn't use the frickin' fires. Now I'm going to do things the legitimate way and buff up. Normally I use sloth and then buff up, but I don't need to do that quite yet. Normally it's so people don't die in the second phase. I've had people die in the second phase. I'm like, how do you die in the second phase? Like, if you're gonna die, normally it's the first phase online. I got hit by the snap arm. Either way, shouldn't have even gotten hit in there. I recognized it before it happened. I just didn't have the reflexes to avoid it. Arrgh. That was a fun fight. Now that I know how to dodge the laser, if you want to know how to dodge the laser, you have some tells. All you got to do is, well, sprint to the side and don't fall off the small platform. That's it. And hopefully he ain't gonna fake you out too long, so you don't run out of room to get, dodge it. I don't recommend dodge dashing, or if you need to, you can use living weapon if you can time it right. You can tank it, but it's kind of ballsy to do it. But if you know you have no room to run, and you need to get invincibility frames, you can do that, I think. I don't know that for a fact. I never tried to do it because I try not to cut it that close, but you can do that, I'd imagine. I mean, I tanked the White Tiger's lightning beam to like the whole beam when I summoned the butterflies the one time on the co-op one, I remember, but it's not something you really want to try and do, I don't think. And now I get the pleasure of trying to help people in Umi Bozu. This is not really what I want to try and do today, but I guess that's what I got to do. Because I don't have the other one. A defiled holy mountain is what I got to do for that, right? Defiled castle. Did I not do that? What? What the hell thing did I just do? I just did. Oh, I did the Twilight for that. I was gonna say, what the hell did I just do? Okay, no. I thought I just did that submission, but no. It's only been 33 minutes. I can do another submission. Yeah, but first I gotta do a little maintenance. Because I have bloated inventory right now. I realized it'd be faster doing the whole other thing, but I just do it this way. It's habit. Alright, I know it's not efficient. It's probably why I am not the greatest glory hound ever, but... Also because I don't play, more than a couple hours a day, and it seems like everybody that's real high level is always on, like, I'd imagine, all day, every day. But that's unfair. I was number 4, so I guess that means you don't have a life either. I'm probably like number 10 now because I didn't call up at all yesterday after I recorded. Yesterday was when I recorded the defiled castle, if you're wondering. So, I mean, I'm sure I'm nowhere near where I was, but that's not a big deal anyway. It's just who can farm the most glory, and I think it seems like the more glory you get, it's like from the higher level Twilight missions. Because I remember when I was doing the Mount Hiei thing on Twilight, I was getting like at least 2,000 a run successfully. A failed run where the host died was like 800, and I saw once like 3,200. So I mean that's a good way. Whereas opposed to like Twilight Hino Inma, I was seeing like, I'm sorry again, like 8,000 to, or 800 to like 1,200. 2,000 for a full run. So I mean you can kind of tell that the higher level ones do give you more, but of course they're more difficult and the host is more prone to die, but just giving you what I've learned so far. Anybody wants to try and go for the leaderboards. Also, it's a lot easier if you don't join like Toyotomi, because obviously you need like a couple. Let's just see what the Toyotomi have been doing, because they're always like the highest, like because they have to be, because there's so many people in there. I'm probably like 10 or 12 or 20 now. How the hell am I still rank 8? I didn't do like anything yesterday. Okay, well, I guess many people don't try and farm as much as I did that one day. I farmed like 50,000 glory the first day of the week, like on the 18th. But yeah, Toyotomi, I think you have to farm like... Okay, that's not as high as I imagined it would be. I would imagine they'd be up to 1 million already, but what's their 100th? Damn, you gotta be like higher than what I've scored. I'm 8th in the clan to even get on the top 100 of the Toyotomi. That's how, I mean, like I said, the smaller clans have a lot easier, because we're only like size 2. I don't know how the hell Todo's always up there, but they're always up there near the top. Oh well, I'm just interested. So we can do one more submission for today because I've been kind of speeding through. And we're going to be doing the Giant Frog Brawl. Now, before I go there, I'm going to ignore the temptation to just make sure I don't do that. I'm going to get rid of my, where is it? Get rid of Sloth and put in, I don't know, no. There we go, reduce enemy defense power. That should be, okay, that's there. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work better. I don't know if I need to, like, use the life seal or not. I don't think that might be a little overkill, but I can try it, but I don't think so. Not Torrigate, my instincts came over again, took over. Giant Frog Brawl. So we're fighting his father again. This time without Sloth, because I'd rather not cheese it again. I promised you I wouldn't do that again. So let's do this. Fighting without Sloth, I'm probably gonna die. Because he almost killed me even with Sloth toward the end. I haven't really learned his patterns because I always fought him with Sloth so far. So this will be a first where I fought him 100-0 with no Sloth. This will be fun. I mean, shit, dude, if you're gonna stand there, I'll just do this. Wow, you have like no health. I mean, you're like a level 90 thing. This is not a real, like, okay, well that, you don't hit that hard either, as I remember. And if you're just gonna sit there and let me buff, man, I'll take advantage of that. Oh, that's a new one. I don't think he stuck me with that. Sticky grenade. Didn't know ninja use sticky grenades. Didn't know you, don't try and French me, man. I ain't into that. Oh, he's just putting the key field up, which is a fantastic time to hit him. Oh, he's just trying for... Oh, he's slow because of the lightning. I did not use Sloth, to be fair here, so, I mean, he's not too bad without the Sloth. He's not too bad. I like that fight. That's fun. Let's do this again someday. Aren't you getting tired of getting your butt whooped, son? Come on now. Aren't you embarrassed in the slightest? I did use one elixir, so I wouldn't qualify that as a whooping, I guess. But still, that was as a beatdown. I don't know if that qualifies as a beatdown. Like I said, I did use an elixir. I think a beatdown is, I don't know. It wasn't a very balanced fight. There was like no health. I don't know. I like that fight though. He just didn't really seem to. He did throw some new things at me. So I gotta respect that. Holy crap! It's still not even 40 minutes. We're gonna be getting a ton done today, apparently. So, Rising Shadows. Yeah, let's try and prevent Ieyasu from being assassinated, even though I don't care if he dies.